BTS has unfortunately made some bad decisions in the past. Their choices have cost them respect and credibility from their fans. From scheduling tours that took a toll on the boys' mental health, to not providing an apology for an insensitive incident, these decisions have affected not only themselves but the millions of fans they have around the world. BTS made was to plan a tour that was too taxing for their health. Fans noticed that the tour was taking a toll on the boys, but instead of canceling it, they continued to push themselves. When BTS was touring, they scheduled too many performances and did too much promotion, causing them to be severely tired and overworked. This was a poor decision on their part that showed little consideration for their own health. Another poor decision BTS made was not providing a sincere apology for an insensitive incident. They were accused of being culturally insensitive in their music video, but instead of addressing the issue with a genuine apology, they simply posted a statement saying they deeply regret the incident. BTS also made a few mistakes with their Speak Yourself World Tour. Fans expressed their disappointment with how some venues were treated, and saw that BTS didn't do enough to prevent it. Many said the tour was marred by unnecessary delays and chaos. Another mistake is that BTS had been too hard on themselves. They put too much pressure on themselves to create the perfect performance, but it actually had a negative effect on the group. At times, BTS also failed to properly value their own mental health. Rather than taking breaks and managing their stress levels, they pushed themselves too hard. Another bad decision BTS made was to use insensitive language in the past. They were accused of using homophobic and racist language in old tweets, which made many fans uncomfortable. BTS also got caught up in the controversy around smoking. After being accused of smoking by some Japanese fans, even though the band had never smoked, they had a PR disaster and suffered from negative press. In the past, BTS also got caught up in a dispute with a former employee. The former employee was accused of fraud and breach of contract, and BTS continued to back her despite her actions. BTS also has come under fire for being silent on important social issues. Though they were known for tackling some issues, such as mental health and feminism, they were often criticized for not speaking out more about other pressing societal issues. The band also failed to properly communicate their comeback album plans. Despite the hype around the release of their album, it was clear that they had given little to no thought to the actual release and promotion of the album. In addition, BTS made many poor fashion choices over the years. From outrageous hairstyles to questionable outfits, BTS has certainly had their share of fashion fails. BTS also made the questionable decision to appear on certain variety shows. Despite gaining some attention and fans from the shows, they were also heavily criticized for appearing on shows with questionable topics and content. Another mistake BTS has made in the past is talking too much during interviews. Such mistakes have caused the members to lose fans, and appears to suggest they were not properly prepared for the interview questions. At times, BTS had also struggled with pronouncing Japanese words correctly. Though it can be easily overlooked by cultural differences, some fans expressed that they felt embarrassed when the band made pronunciation errors. Another bad decision BTS made was to box themselves in with consistent concepts. Fans noticed that BTS kept using the same themes and concepts in their music videos and songs, which prevented them from branching out and trying different things. BTS has also gotten criticized for supporting military service. Though South Korea has mandatory military service, many fans felt uncomfortable that the group seemed to be promoting it through some of their songs and videos. Another mistake BTS made was not responding to criticism quickly enough. Fans noticed that the group often avoided responding to issues and controversies and instead waited until the issue was no longer newsworthy before addressing it. BTS also made the mistake of not taking part in social media as much as they could have. Though they did post from time to time, fans felt that they didn't post often enough or that the posts were too scripted. BTS has also made the occasional poor decision in their live performances. From not adequately preparing backstage to sometimes singing off-key, their mistakes are quickly noticed and criticized by fans. Another bad decision BTS made was to drift away from their original style. Fans who had been following the group since their debut noticed that they had changed their style considerably, and many were unhappy about the change. BTS also sometimes failed to correctly understand their audience. Instead of creating content tailored towards their fans, BTS sometimes made decisions without taking their audience into consideration. The boys also have admitted to making the mistake of taking breaks that were too long. They took too many breaks from their music, which affected their productivity and reception from fans. BTS also made the mistake of trying to stay quiet about their dating life. Though they wanted to protect themselves and their privacy, fans felt that they did not value their relationships as highly as they should have, leading to a drop in popularity.